He's like 17.
Buddy, welcome back in, everybody. Golf Talk Radio. Mike and Billy, thank you for joining us. Thank you also to our partners, Nikki Anderson, Realtor. And you can have Nikki help you out. List a home, sell a home, talk about real estate. Get a hold of Nikki at 805-235-3327. That's 805-235-3327. You want to go to Hawaii, play some golf, stay on the beautiful islands over there with the golf course right outside your condominium. Check out Nikki's Facebook page at Facebook Great Maui Vacation, and the vrbo.com listing is 614266, or go to golftalkradio.com. You'll see the picture, the actual picture from the condo, and you just click on that. It'll take you right there, and you can make your reservations and everything. So,
wow.
So now Billy asked the big question of, who's pulling for who as far as the picks, and I want to go Xander. And I like Finau, but the last time I picked Finau, he got hurt.
Tie? I mean, it's because he's right down the street and all that. Yeah. So it's a personal thing.
It is, but I also want it to be I want it to be a fair pick. If Finau earns it, he earns it.
But you're afraid. You mentioned at the break you're afraid to pick Tony Finau because when you picked him, that's on the Masters. That's when he tore his ankle out.
Popped his ankle right out.
So you took kind of personal blame on that.
I did.
Who's number 12th
on
the list?
I felt very responsible.
So what I don't understand is how come all these pick things change every year? What's to be the 10 made it, 2 were picked forever. Right now it's like 4 picked, but then 3 announced at once, and then 1 announced later. I mean, what's going on? Who makes all that rule?
I have no idea.
They changed it after Billy Horschel. The year Billy Horschel won the FedEx Cup at the very end, and then they couldn't put him on the Ryder Cup, so they call it the Billy Horschel rule. That they picked the last one after that.
Who is they?
The captain of the team.
Is that? So that's not a they, that's a he.
Okay. Well,
could be.
The captain,
or it could be that
the captain
committee.
and all his vice captains.
So it could have been that committee that they formed,
committee.
the committee. So they decided to wait to the last minute. So now, but Europe, they used to be 2, and now they're 4, right? But
they're
they already picked their 4. They did just pick them. Now they didn't make all these. I'm going to pick one day and one another. Yeah. So it's just interesting how all that changes. So history is history. Mike is one of the best history fanatics of the golf industry I've ever met. You are an expert of all experts when it comes to the history of golf, Mike. When we did our show years ago, when we were history, you were the best. I remember I got goosebumps listening to you doing history.
You're getting them now, Bill.
You did history of the shaft. You did history of the golf ball. You did history of the glove. Remember the pull cart history episode? That was one of the best episodes ever, the history of the cart. It was riveting. Remember that? You went from 4 wheels to 1 wheel, back to 4.
I actually learned a lot about the pull cart.
I didn't even know there's a difference between push and pull.
So when does it become a pull to a push? Like, when's that transition happen?
When you're behind it or in front of it?
I know, but like, if someone's going, hey, they come into the shop and they're like, hey, I want to buy a pull cart, and I'm like, no, this one's a push.
Yeah.
But you could pull it.
So what is the difference?
I've always been confused by that.
I think it's the way
all I know is no matter what cart you have, you should push them all.
Margaret Breen
would know.
I
agree.
Because it's bad for your back to pull it.
Margaret Breen would know the answer
bad
to this.
for your shoulder.
Yeah.
The pull carts have a different handle. They have a handle.
Now, is that decided by the captain or the committee?
The committee.
Vice captain.
The vice captain picks the handle.
The captain in charge of vice.
Pull carts usually have the one little hook handle, where the push cart has the triangle handle.
Right, exactly.
That's what it said by the captain pick. Right here, it says it right here.
Yeah.
Is there? It's talking
Do
about
they have
official
stuff. Ryder Cup pull carts or push carts?
Well, I was just going to ask, like, is there any other sport where the players pick their team, and they also have a hand in designing the uniforms? And then what if they did have pull and push carts? Could you imagine the controversy of the design?
And there's 12 on a team. This could be an even vote. It'd be brutal. They'd never get anywhere.
Well, the captain breaks it.
But there's how many captains now? 7?
That's what I mean.
I mean, there's a billion captains going on. So there could be
a lot of contention.
So it's a good thing they're not allowed push or pull carts, because that would be a whole controversy in itself.
I can't wait.
And what color are the push carts?
Yeah. I
Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue.
But what I was talking about the European team. I don't know what you guys were thinking. But
if you have...
Theirs are blue.
why would you pick a co-captain 3 weeks out when there's all these important things that have to be decided?
I know they should be picked a year ahead.
So Kuchar is in charge of shoes.
That's what we were saying.
Probably because they don't know if they're going to play or not.
I agree with that. So
that's who gets the book their seats on the airplane, who the seating roster. I mean, that's huge. They're taking a private plane over there. Who sits next to whom?
Oh,
I would love to be on
wedding
a
table.
fly on the wall.
Table 19 right there.
Like who decides what shirts they're wearing on what day?
Oh yeah.
And then somebody's upset. Somebody's going to be
like.
But you
also know, was it Tiger was the opposite a couple times? They think he wore his own thing. I mean,
he did wear some off the wall.
Different than the rest
do remember
of the
that.
players.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to do that? I thought you were a team.
Well,
that's what he did.
That's
And they all had
You're right.
It was their over.
But no.
It was the overwear. What do you call this stuff? The
outerwear.
The outerwears were different. So he wore a different outerwear.
He went rogue a couple of times. Yeah.
And he's still picked.
That's not real. That's not real team oriented.
Actually, he has become much more team oriented.
Yes.
As the years have gone by, as his game has gone down, he's become more of a team.
Well, when he got selected to be, the snacks and water guy a couple years ago, that was one of his main jobs.
He was so upset. It changed his whole attitude.
That's what I mean. You get to the bottom. You get to the bottom rung of the ladder, and you start looking up, and you're like, man, I really haven't been respecting these people at all.
That's right. And they sent him a case of plastic, Mike, and they sent him a case of plastic bags so he could fill up, the party favors and stuff like that in it. Probably free teas and a ball marker.
Bag of Cheetos in this.
Yeah, do they have
a bag of Cheetos and a Snickers?
You got to stock the lockers. Locker sticker.
Do they get a tournament goodie bag at the Ryder?
Oh, yes, they do, but it's called a bag.
Bling. They get a huge stuff. And that's, I think, Tiger used to stuff the lockers. It's just, each player has a locker. You put their goodies in.
Does he write them each a little note?
That's Kuchar this year.
Does he write them a note?
Cooch.
Leave it in the locker?
But Kuchar was one of the best pong players, and now if he's not on the team, is he allowed to play ping pong against the team?
Absolutely not.
And now he just has to get the balls out.
He has to get the balls out and dust them.
Clean the paddles.
He has to fetch them.
He has to
fetch them during the matches.
He's a ball duster.
He's a ball boy. He's got to be the ping pong boy.
He's got long arms and reach.
He's fast.
Comes over, he picks up the ball off the table.
Flying off the table, he has to run and get him.
Then he bends down right next to the net.
He should have made more birdies.
With his hand just touching the net.
So here's a question: If Cooch is the net ball boy during the ping pong matches, if a ball ricochets off his forehead and stays in the game,
is he wearing his hat
at
this time? He's not wearing the hat, so there could be.
It's in play.
It's
in play. Yeah,
if his
part
head's
of the
across
court.
the line,
if his head is inside the table,
his
part
head
of the court.
Across the line.
So he's got to be careful about that because it'd be a head fault.
Yes,
right.
Head fault.
You can't head fault during a ping pong.
Head.
Right? And they call that the Cooch. The Cooch.
The Coochie.
But she can't be leaning over. I mean, she should know better. But this year's gonna be mad because he's not playing. He can't be playing in the ping pong matches. Right?
No.
He can demoralize some of the actual players that are out there trying to build confidence.
The next time I play ping pong and I have a let, I'm gonna yell at Cooch.
Cooch, you got to.
Yeah.
Cooch.
That's only if your head gets in the way, man.
I just wanted to say it. That just sounds so much better than let.
Do you think he wears those same shoes when he plays pong? Skechers? He has pong Skechers?
Oh yeah.
Sketcher pong shoes?
Yeah, those are athletic shoes.
He doesn't wear their golf shoes. He wears their ping pong shoes.
He wears his pong shoes.
Yeah.
Those are athletic shoes. I have a pair of Skechers right here.
I wear Skechers.
Yeah.
I just don't have pong Skechers.
I only got Skechers because you got them. I saw your shoes and I thought,
they are
comfy. Sharp-looking Skechers.
Look at that. Look at that. He walks, man.
They are comfy.
They're sweet.
No. Ran out of stuff on that topic.
Yeah.
What's Johnson going to do? Or Zach, what's he going to do?
Cigar.
He's
club
cleaner because, he likes his wedges clean. And he's
cigars.
Is he a cigar guy, though?
No, but somebody's got to pass those out. They're smoking cigars and have a little scotch at night after the matches. They have to be. Some of those guys have to be. Maybe he's doing it for the other captains.
He could be sitting over there. He could be doing it the other.
See, he was selected last out of all the
Zach
captains.
Johnson?
Yeah.
Well, he's a little guy. Maybe he's a spy. They send him over and he sneaks under the windows and stuff.
He's the towel guy for the other captains. That's why he was picked 3 weeks out.
And he has a little tape recorder in his bib.
Well, he's the video guy. He's the auxiliary video guy.
His bib?
I see a guy walking in with a bib.
My
All
God.
right, I'm just a little kind
You're
of.
talking about a caddy bib.
A caddy bib.
Yeah.
Caddies aren't allowed in the team room.
But see, he
But he has
he
a
wears
bib.
the
That's
caddy
a red
bib.
light right there when you see a bib coming in the room, man.
Yeah,
Anybody
but he's got to
wearing
have
bib.
the bib to carry the towels, the cigars,
That's a red light.
scotch.
No bib,
Yeah.
no bibs. It says it right on the captain's door.
Are they
front door
bibless?
talk or bibless?
Bibless.
Must go bibless.
Would that be biblical?
No.
No. Okay.
Well, some of them are.
Zach Johnson.
Hop, how do you put up with? I barely do this anymore. There's just too much. Hop,
I think I heard some snoring on the other
way
side.
too much. Well, you heard my snort. Now you're hearing snoring. I mean, you got good ears over there, man.
I'm deaf as a
You
post.
really do.
I just find it fascinating, the whole Ryder Cup thing and how it's all built. There's no
Well,
other
then
sport
you
that
should
does
read
that.
it.
There's no other sport that does that. I can do that when we come back on the other side, but that's clubbing with Dave. Maybe we should have Dave read it.
I heard they were
Dave
talking
should
the
read
other day about how they become such friends and comrades and everything, and then 2 days after it's over, it's gone.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah, they said, okay, we're back on tour.
I totally believe that. It's that competitive edge.
Although, the guys aren't so much like that as they used to be. They're
Well-
much more friendly with each other now, I think.
Well, when I was on my mountain bike team, when we did our mountain bike team,
Well, you got cut out
we
of that
played
one.
against other teams. We got along really well there for the first two runs.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you did that.
Yeah, just was last week.
Last week?
Yeah, it was the last race, man.
Where do you go up Bishop's Peak?
Yeah.
Were you
Up there?
That was a great look. What,
I didn't
okay.
know. I didn't know you knew about
I
that.
learned something
We
new
were
about you every
watching.
week, man. That's awesome.
I know.
All right, we'll come back on the other
Oh.
side with Clubbing with Dave. He's Dave Shimano, 805-598-9993, slicksticks.com. Stay with us.